Tell me a little bit about your game here.
Yeah, so this is Clone Drone in the Danger Zone, which is a third-person sword-fighting simulator where any body part can be cut off. And yeah, you can see behind me, people are desperately fighting for their lives in their robot bodies. The premise of the game is that you are a human consciousness that have been transported into a robot body, and you must somehow survive in this dangerous arena, this dangerous zone that you find yourself in. Yeah, that's the pitch.
So what inspired you to make this game?
I had been playing with voxel technology for a while in some other games. And growing up, I played a lot of the Jedi Knight games. So I love, lightsabers, that sort of thing. So my question to myself was, is it possible to build a sword fighting game where you can just kind of, have a realistic simulation of, you cut someone, their arm flies off in exactly the place you cut it.
Right.
And I experimented with that and found that in fact, yes, it was possible to do that. So I did it, and then I built a game around it.
Did you ever play Metal Gear Rising?
No, but I have seen it. It has come up in my research of other games for sure. Right. But yeah, I wouldn't call it a touchstone of inspiration or anything like that, though. But I really need to try it because it looks like a really fun game as well.
How long did it take you to develop this?
4 months for the initial version that I launched on itch.io. It had 10 levels, had a ton of bugs, $10, but people seem to like it. So I've been just kept adding to it ever since. We've launched 10 major updates in total over the course of a year. So right now it is in early access on Steam, and we keep releasing updates for it. So right now we're working on the 3rd chapter of story mode. It's the next upcoming thing, going to be very dramatic and interesting.
So tell me about the story mode then, yeah.
Well, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who, but let's just say that if you survive long enough, there might be some other human elements that want you to escape from this terrible arena. Like you've all died and your bodies have been set on fire, but your consciousness is Your consciousnesses still remain, is stored digitally in these robots. So together you must try to find a way to make the best of this terrible, terrible situation. But that said, the game has has a light, humorous tone, but with a very dark premise. So I just don't want to,
And when do you think the final product will be released?
I think whenever we declare it final. The game is very profitable, so we're gonna keep working on it for a long time to try to, sustain it, keep the interest up. So it's I think we're thinking of it more as development as a service. Like we're providing a service to our fans. It's not a subscription model; they buy it, but by continuously updating the game, keeping it fresh. We generate a lot of interest every time we do that. Like YouTubers play it a lot, so that leads to new sales. So that's more the business model, I think, that we've come to adopt. It is kind of like just treating it as an ongoing form of entertainment, so to speak. But we are kind of at some point we do want to call it final. So the easier answer is sometime next year maybe.
Are there microtransactions or ways of upgrading your mod?
No, there is not.
Okay,
it's
great.
$15, and then you own the game forever and all future updates to it as well. We're not.
That sounds great.
I worked for EA for a long time. I've been on multiple games that were driven by PMs and business people who love microtransactions, and it can go terribly wrong. It can be done in a classy way. It can also be done in a terrible way. But we're doing it in a neater way. We're doing it as a premium game. That's what we're doing.
All right, that's great.
All right.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Yeah.
And thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. And, sorry. My name is Eric Reidman, and this is Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. Follow me on Twitch at Doborog if you want to.
Thank you.